Meet the Druid strategy that can literally defend infinite FBADs. And guys, I'm not lying with this one. You will see in today's video. Let's hop right into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are on the map of Dino Raver today with strategy Dartling, Druid, and Village. I've actually been really loving this strategy lately on this map. And it's really, really good. And you use Gwendolyn with it. So we'll start with my Gwendolyn right about here. They're starting with an ace. Okay, so they're going ace NG farm, most likely. Mr. W. Druid. Alright, we'll get my farmer and my balloon bot down here, and then we are gonna just max eco. It's gonna be the plan. Max eco along. Now I'm gonna put this Gwendolyn on first here pretty soon to minimize leaks. Because they have normal Jericho as well. So I need to make sure to try to avoid their steals. Is gonna be important here, boys. Avoiding their steals is gonna be very, very important. So then we limit my opponent's money and limit how much we lose from it. I got my Dartling down, thankfully. It's on last. It'd be really good if I don't leak at all. I mean, it doesn't really matter because they probably have farm here, but if I can make sure I don't leak at all. Oh, I think I leaked a life. I literally leaked one life there. Wow, I'm so good at this game, boys. I'm so unbelievably good at this game. I leaked one life. That's how skilled I am. Let's make sure we get a couple leaks on my opponent's side just so I have a life lead. Because I like to have a life lead. It just feels good, you know? It feels good to have a life lead every now and then, so we'll get one real quick. Yep, there we go. We got him at 147 there. I'll take it. Oh, don't pop that blue balloon until it comes all the way to the end, just so we stole the round. Perfect. Stolen the round is also a very important thing we need to do, so I will do that. Okay, this next round, he will get a steal, so I need to make sure to avoid that steal. Also, they don't have a farm down yet, surprisingly. Where's their farms? There's their farm. Yeah, he gets a steal this round. So we're gonna upgrade this. There it is. Avoid the steal. W steal avoidance, W steal avoidance. Okay, we avoided a little bit of it. Not all of it, but we avoided an okay amount of it, I guess. An okay amount of it, you could say. Okay, let's try to make sure that we're stolen these rounds here. I think my Gwendolyn... Okay, my Gwendolyn's not popping everything. I was scared that my Gwendolyn would pop all the AI balloons, but it didn't. So we are still getting this round stoled, which is exactly what we're looking for here, boys. We'll go for my Druid leaks later in the match, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. We're gonna be going for my Druid leaks against just Camo AI or Jericho AI later. If I go for them too early, then I'm just gonna slow down my eco too much. But if I go for them later, it's not really gonna impact me very much financially, which is exactly what we're looking for. Okay, they got up another farm. Nicely done. Send them yellows. We're completely vibing over here. Okay, stealing again from me. I can't really avoid this one, can I? Okay, we avoid like one tick of it. That was not a great avoidance, I'll be honest. Not a great avoidance, right, Mehalic. I've had better. I've had better ones. Alright, this guy sells for 560, so I need a little over 5k on hand to get up this Hydro Rocket Pods for round 11. I need that guy for round 11 there, so we just need to start saving up for it. It ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. But the nice part about Gwendolyn is normally when you're on Dartling, you have to go a 0-2-2 Dartling and then get your Hydro Rocket Pods and sell your 0-2-2. So you lose a lot of money selling. With Gwendolyn here, I only go for this unupgraded one, and I can just upgrade it later. So I don't lose very much money selling, which is very good here for me. I think I can send a couple of zebras, to be honest. Still afford the 5,000 that I need. And also Gwendolyn's just very good overall. It burns the balloons, it buffs my Dartlings with heated up. It allows for a lot of nice greeting opportunities. Okay, I actually can just afford it straight up. I could have ecoed more. I should have ecoed more with zebras. Avoid more of their steal. Perfect. Trying to keep them at 0 steals is really good for me. Space Rainbows. They have really good farms there. I couldn't really punish them at all, so that's what happens when I can't really send them rushes. They can take that to their advantage and get very good farms, but I mean, it's not really a big concern overall. I'm still in a fine position. I've got almost 1k eco, which is pretty solid. There's 1k eco. So I'm happy with my position nonetheless. I am happy with my position. Want to stall this round out though. Is this targeted? Okay, my cocktail is targeted in the correct position. Perfect. Yeah. It's kind of difficult because I want to make sure I'm targeting my dartlings upwards sometimes to stall the rounds out, which means like not popping the AI balloons right when they come out. But then also, if he were to rush me when I'm targeting my dartlings upwards, it's going to be harder for me to defend a rush because I'm obviously waiting a little bit till I hit the balloons. But if I target my dartlings like this, it'd be a lot easier to defend rushes, if that makes sense. So, there's a give and a take with everything. Okay, sending me... Since he's stealing from me, I'm going to send pink balloon eco while the steal is going on, just so I drop my money faster. Alright, we're doing fine. We're doing fine and dandy. 1500 eco almost. So the nice part of my strategy too, which I didn't mention, is I have Druid farms in my strategy. So it's not even a pure eco strategy. I'll be able to build up Druid farms later in the match, will help me out a lot with just having more money for late game. So we'll have our tier 5 Druids with life buff most likely. We'll have Homeland defense on them. We'll have MAD. We'll have Bloon exclusion zone. It should be a good time. It should indeed be a good time. I don't know if we'll win though, because Ace NG farm is normally considered the meta strategy on this map. It's a very strong strategy, so even if we do everything correctly, I'm not sure if we'll end up winning. We'll have to wait and see though. Oh, opponent's lagging me now. They're bringing out all their tactics. Whenever I target stuff, my dartlings are like 3 seconds behind, which is actually very infuriating. You know how much I hate playing against lag. You know how much I despise it, boys. We're sending them Zebra Eco, because they are stealing from me. I do want to get my Druid League sent soon, so let's actually start saving up for that. Alright, let's target my Dartling. I should be able to leak really easily. That's the nice part about having Dartling. I can just get my Druid Leaks in extremely easily by just targeting my Dartling like this. Okay, we're at 149 right now. A little bit more. What's that? Okay, that's max Druid buff. That's max Druid buff. I want to send them some Zebra Eco just to force extra defense on their side. Okay, they're stealing from me. And actually, let's upgrade that to avoid the steal. Perfect. Alright, send Zebra Eco to overrun their defense, hopefully. We'll Bloon boost this as well. Yep, that's what I want. Alright, perfect, perfect. Skip a second jungle's bounty. Everything's going fine and swimmingly so far. Is swimmingly a word? I don't even know. I just kind of thought of saying it, you know? Sometimes I just don't think and I just speak. Alright, we'll keep building up Druid farms. Keep building up those Druid farms here. Okay, something that's actually a bit worrisome to me is these camo balloons. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like how camo AI kind of pushes sometimes. Let's throw down a cocktail. I can get a camo village for my Druid farms if I really want to, but ideally I don't want to spend that money, you know, just because I'm a greedy boy. So I'm not going to. But that always is an option. I think I'll go for one more Druid farm, and then I'm going to start saving up for my Spear of the Forest, because I need Spear of the Forest round 26. Spear of the Forest is my round 26 defense, and you might be wondering, Ryan, Spear of the Forest doesn't... Also, I just used my heated up by accident. Ryan, Spear of the Forest won't hit the lead balloons. Well, first of all, the vines always hit the lead balloons. It's just the thorn that won't. And if he does send me DTs, and the vines aren't enough, which they probably won't be, I can use my Firestorm ability, which allows my Druid to hit them. And then when the Firestorm ability is not active, I can get up an MIB village. So, I do have answers to that. I do indeed have some answers for that situation. How much does this sell for? 5,600. He's overclocking his Banana Central. Nicely done. Opponent has really good farms. As expected. They haven't really sent me a single rush, so if they're not going to send me rushes, they're probably going to get very good farms. That's how it typically works. I'm probably going to stop at 5k eco. Give or take. 5k eco seems like a reasonable amount for me. Okay, 5k on the dot. One thing I am worried about, I think we'll defend pretty fine late game. One thing I am worried about is the decoy mob. The decoy mob is absurdly broken with rushes because it'll block all my projectiles. So that is something I'm a little bit worried about here. Not gonna cap. That is scaring. Oh, I just didn't mean to sell that. That is scaring me a little bit. The fact that they will have decoy in their arsenal of attacks. Okay, that's gonna be it for the Druid farms. One more Druid farm. That's gonna be it for the Druid farms now. Get my Avatar of Wrath up. This will be my Superstorm. They have really good farms, don't get me wrong, so it is, again, a little scary, the fact that their farms are this good, but what do you expect? They have overclocked farms, and... No, how is this happening, bro? This glitch just happened for my opponent now, where their opponent's side is lagged and my side's going. This is a glitch that keeps happening in the game, bro. It's happened during my streams. Hope it goes into syncing here sometime soon. Hopefully no one dies, but it's a very annoying glitch. This is the first time it's happened for my opponent in a long time, though, not me. They're still frozen. I'm gonna get my Avatar of Wrath up, I guess. Put that on strong. Put this on strong. I really don't know what to do at this point. How are they still frozen? This is like the longest I've seen it in a while. How is the game not in syncing yet? Wait, they're sending me. I thought they were frozen. Let's boost. Look at the shred, by the way, boys. Holy bajoli. I will start to get overrun, though. Let's do it again. Let's go again. Come on, defend, defend, defend. We are defending. Dude, how many BDs is this? Boost. Again. Micro. How many BADs was that, bro? We were actually defending. And also, I don't know what was going on my opponent's side there, but dang, dude. That was actually insane. Alright, boys, we found another match on Dino Graveyard, which is fantastic. Now, you can use this strategy on other maps. It's just Dino Graveyard's definitely the best map in Whole Masters for the strategy, just the way that the map's oriented. Dartling and Gwendolyn pair up really well for the early game, and then you have really good late game options as well, because this map's long, but opponent's starting with their Dartling up top, and they're going Highwayman Jericho, if I remember correctly. So we'll have to wait and see what their load is. It's actually really interesting to see Dartling and Highwayman Jericho, because that's not really a combination that's typically seen here in Whole Masters. On a long map, at least. On easier maps, you see people use Dartling and Highwayman Jericho, but on long maps, that's not really a common combination, you know what I'm saying? Let's get my Dartling down here. Let's see if we can force a couple leaks on their side. Would be nice. I don't think I'm gonna force leaks though, because they sent me a lot of space deco, so they're gonna be before the Dartling upgrade. Okay, we're good on my side. No, we did force leaks. Look at that. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Put this on last. Now, obviously, I am gonna leak for my Druids later in the match, so I will be leaking too. But if we can make them leak a lot, it's just gonna be easy for me to regain lives and try to GG them around 40, because that's always the goal, you know. GG round 40 is one of the most satisfying ways to win a game. Doesn't always happen. It only happens a small percentage of the time, you know what I'm saying? But when it happens, it's a nice little feeling. Okay, he's gonna get steal this round as well, so I need to be wary of that. Now it's Highwayman Jericho instead of normal Jericho, which we faced in the previous match. So Highwayman Jericho is I don't avoid the steals with Highwayman Jericho, is the way I'm supposed to put it. I don't avoid the steals. I just need to take it to the chin, you know what I'm saying? Let's also target this right about here. Perfect. Yeah, they got their 0-2-2 dartling up, nicely done. Alright. Now we should be able to defend white balloons pretty well with my 2 dartlings and Gwendolyn, because my Gwendolyn is pierce buffing my dartlings, which is really nice from the Gwendolyn heated up buff. I will eventually get overrun, but when I start to get overrun, what I'll do is I'm going to use my cocktail. And then my cocktail will allow me to target my dartlings at the start of the map again, and then we'll just repeat the process. So I'll use the cocktail right now. Perfect. And then I target my dartlings back at the start like this. And then hopefully, if I target my dartlings well enough, I'll be able to buy enough time to get my cocktail back again. Is the idea here. Okay, we're gonna send them yellow balloons next round as well. We have a second dartling. Okay, I leaked a little bit, it's fine though. It's all good. They're upgrading their second dartling. Look at this, I'm about to get my cocktail back. Right when everything starts to overrun me like crazy. And I only leaked 5 lives there. I didn't have to upgrade a single dartling. That's fantastic. That's fantastic, boys. That's why dartling targeting matters. It matters. Okay. And that avoiding to upgrade my dartlings there allowed me to send a lot more yellow balloons than I would have otherwise. So it allows you to greed more with your eco, is the whole idea there. Greeding more with your eco. It's always a good thing. It is a very good thing. Alright. They have stopped sending me balloons, which is interesting. We're getting these rounds stalled a decent bit, which is nice. Let's get send them a couple of zebras this round, I guess. They steal again. Actually, I don't want to send too many zebras, because I feel like this guy's plan is probably to send me like a big old outrush if they've already stopped ecoing. So, I don't want to be too crazy with my eco here. They got their Hydro Rocket Pods, nicely done. Nicely done there. My eco is really, really good here. Look at this. I'm almost at 900. We'll probably just stop at 900 here and just start saving up for defense. Because again, I feel like this guy's plan is just to send me a ginormous rush on like round 13 or something. With just how they've been playing this. They stopped ecoing on like round 8 or round 9. And they haven't upgraded any farms since. So, if you guys have been paying... Okay, now they've upgraded their farm. Okay. Maybe I'll go for a little... Let's go 1,000 eco, actually. Let's just get 1,000 eco real quick. I can't help myself, bro. I really can't help myself. This might not be the smartest decision, but Ryan Mehalic loves to go for eco, and sometimes you just can't help yourself. But I do expect a rush, so we'll prepare now. Because I know they can send me a really big rush, too. After I get this other 0-2-2 dartling, though, now I can just eco, because nothing's really going to get through this. Nothing will get through this. Oh, he's sending me a rush now. Alright. Okay, that actually almost killed me, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't target my dartlings the best there, I'll be honest. My dartling targeting wasn't the best. Ideally, I don't chase with my dartlings at all, and I just keep them at that diagonal angle, which is what I meant to do, and I targeted to the left, and that got really bad because it started to regrow farm on me. And then once it starts to regrow farm on me, I can't target to the right again. So that's the reason why it actually almost killed me there, but we did defend. Alright.